trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the 2008 crash, Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today. Do you know what he said? He said, I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold. Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
What is a PALM account in Forex? A PALM simply means percent allocation money management. Account is a smart and hands-free way to earn from Forex trading without trading by yourself. Here's how it works. A professional trader, the manager, opens a PALM account with a Forex broker and starts trading with their own money. Investors like you open your trading account with the same broker that the manager used, fund it and link your funded account to the manager account without handing over your hard-earned money to the manager directly. The manager trades with their money and the system automatically copies those same trades to your investment. When the manager makes a profit, you also earn a profit, minus a small agreed fee, usually around 30%, paid to the manager. Note that the manager does not have direct access to the investor's money. The manager trades using their own funds, while the exchange bot repeats the same transactions for the investor's funds. Example, the manager invests $300, and you invest $200 equals $500 total. After successful trading, the account grows by 200% to $1,500. You now have $600. The manager gets a 30% fee from your $400 profit equals $120. Your final gain, $480. The manager earned $1,020. It's that simple. You keep control of your funds, and you earn based on the manager's skills. At Forex Algotech, we are your #1 trusted PALM account manager. We strongly believe in results, as you can see on our screen over the last 1 year. Join our PALM partnership community today for free and start earning from the financial world. Get back to whoever shared this video with you, and get started today with us. Thank you for watching.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your
Tuesdays, we want to start, we are dealing with beginners class. So actually we call it beginner class, but sometimes even those that are not beginner can still maybe pick one or two things from it. So let's start, please. If you have not muted your mic, try and mute it. Today I'm going to have zero tolerance. Once your mic buzzed or do anything, I take you out, because last week couldn't take anybody out because we believe that everybody just started, and they said any association or organization that doesn't have rule, there's no sin. Once there's a rule, there's a sin. The rule is don't disturb others. Mute your mic, period. Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about today is, let me share the main thing that we need to talk about. We are going to use our whiteboard, I think, all through today. We might not cover everything I want us to cover, but I will try to make sure that we push a little bit harder today. Because the reason why this section is very important to me is because I've met many of our people that have been trading for a couple of months. They don't understand the effect of swap. They don't understand the effect of what do we call it, spread. They don't even know how to check spread. And how can you trade Forex without a fundamental foundation? So we call it a beginner class, but if you know that you still fall, you are trading, you are making progress in your trading, because we are using robots, and everybody, if you are calm, you follow the instruction, the robot is the most easiest thing to do. But that doesn't mean that fundamental understanding should not be taken care of. So we are going to talk about today, what is Forex? We start from what is Forex, how does Forex trading work? And that's the major thing we are going to treat today. If you have leftover topic, we are going to continue next week. So having said that, I'll first of all say, don't think that you know everything, but let's just learn together. The first thing we need to talk about now is, before I move on first, do you see my screen, my whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay. What is Forex? That is what we are going to talk about first now. So what is Forex? Last week, I think I spoke a little bit about it, but we need to now look at it at a broader space by getting the full definition of Forex. So now I'm going to put it here. By definition, Forex is, by definition of Forex. Forex, or foreign exchange, is a global market where currency are traded. That is a market where we trade Forex, okay? It is a decentralized market. Why did we say it's a decentralized market? Because we don't know, to be honest, we don't know where the money we are trading comes from. I won't lie to you. They said in Tokyo, in London, in New York, in Australia. But exactly, we don't know the spot. Though we have liquidity provider, all those things, but it's decentralized. All the money that we are trading on ADSI, HFM, we don't really know where this money is being located. It's not in one place. That's why they said it's a decentralized market, which has no physical location. such as stock exchange. Stock exchange have physical location, but Forex doesn't have a physical location. Instead, Forex trading is conducted electronically over the counter, OTC. Over the counter is what we call OTC, okay? Meaning that trades are made via global network of banks, financial institutions, and individual traders. So this is simpler meaning or definition of Forex. So now that we have understood, there's one person that is phone always bustling the class. And that phone has started. It will be bustling as if there's a bee that is attending this class. So please mute that phone completely, because if it's buzzing like this, I won't be able to cope with it. I will remove it. So now, after having knowing this, we are now going to move to what we call significance of Forex and relevance of Forex trading, okay? Significance and relevance of Forex trading. So that is what we are going to talk about now. I will not move so fast, but if you have any reason why you need to ask one or two things, it's like a theoretical class we are dealing with tonight, though that theoretical thing will come with a lot of information that you will need in your trading journey. So you need to call my attention, then I will pause to attend to whoever need more clarity. So now let's move to significance and relevance of Forex. So now, what is the significance and relevance of Forex trading? Now, alien, Forex trading is vital for the purpose of world finance and world barter. That is why from this class, if you are the one that believe that Forex is a scam, you should have known from the level we are now that it's not a scam, but there's no genuine education for most of the retail trader, me and you. That's why people blow money easily. And is a platform that is full of influencers that preach Forex in a very bad way. You may think it's a good way, but it's a bad way to people like us. We call it a bad way because it's a bad PR. When somebody tell you that you can trade Forex and build a house in 12 months, you can buy Bentley in 2 years, you can, it's a bad PR. And that's why a lot of people they don't want to work. Even me, I don't want to work. I don't want to work hard. I want to work smart. But people don't want to work at all again. They want to bring the little they have into the market because of the kind of thing they are seeing on social media, that I will make, if I bring 5,000, you can, at the end of the year, you buy $1 million worth of yacht, you travel to London, you travel to America, and people put all their life saving, and $10,000, $20,000 is a day. It's a day for Forex market to swallow it. Then many people find themselves on wheelchairs. These are the problems that we have in the industry. But it's a viable industry that when you have the quality and education, you will not regret having the skill. So it's a world finance, purpose of world finance and world barter. It enables businesses, investors, and governments to trade currencies, hedge risk. This is where, if you are on my group, this is where I hide. This is where me and you, this is where we are hiding our strategy. hedge risk, and speculate on price changes. Here are few reasons why Forex trading is crucial. Can you imagine why Forex trading is crucial? When they say it's crucial, that means something that is important to invest in. You know, it's a very crucial skill. If you can get it, please go for it. If what I'm giving you is not satisfactory, please go again, shoot out. The only problem is you may now shoot to a wrong places, because 99% of us, including myself, we scam people. Don't let me remove myself. But if you are fortunate to meet me and you are on my platform, I've not scammed anybody, because I don't believe in scamming. Okay, but it's a very crucial skill to have. Why? Few reasons why Forex trading is crucial. Enable international trade. Can you imagine? Businesses require Forex for trading across the border. Across the border. I will tell you what happened this morning. I want to pay somebody. It's my consultant. He has been managing some portfolio, not trading portfolio, some business portfolio for me for the past 15 years. So this morning I want to pay him. We started need to be arguing because he's in Nigeria and in South Africa. Rand cannot go to South Africa, Nigeria. It's useless. It's only dollar that can go. And I can't, Nigeria believe in the Nigerian system, we can go to Aboki or Sabo or borrow the change and quickly go and get dollar. In South Africa, you can never get dollar. Even if you go to bank will not give you in South Africa because it's well regulated. You know, it's not open market. So I'm telling you, I asked the guy, do you know about crypto? He said, no, I don't even want to know about crypto. I think my friend is on the platform. The person, because he's my childhood friend, but both of us, we normally give ourselves contract. He gave me job, I gave him job. When I have a big job, I gave him something. We went to the same university. So yeah, he's in the class. I've scanned through him. He joined my class for the first time today. And why did we end up to that? Is because of what happened between me and him in the morning. He knows me that I've been trading Forex for a very long time. And I said, okay, no, let me come to your class tonight. Let me be part of people that will listen. You know, it's very, very crucial. And as I'm talking to you, as at around 4 o'clock this night, I have to order a crypto card, physical card, as in a card, physical card like a bank card. I have to order it from Mexico this evening. Why did I do that? Because anytime I want to do business in South Africa, I always convert my dollar to rand, which I don't like the exchange rate. It's like a parallel black market exchange rate. And I can't take crypto to the bank in South Africa that I need a rand. They will not do it for me. Even despite the fact they know that it's a new technology to money, bank will not do it for me. So why then I sat down and said, what can I do to preserve my money so that I will not be losing during the time I'm selling it for rand? I have to order the card. When the card comes, I'm going to show everybody in the class. Because you see, on my platform, I will liberate a lot of mind. I will let you see a lot of things that you need to know if you want to go far in business, in business. Application of technology to your business is very, very crucial. I just ordered the card tonight. They told me 5 days time, they will ship it to South Africa. So what am I trying to say? Because I understood how international trade, how important it is. If you are see the type that in the country you sit in, that's only the country you can do business. You have not started anything in life. You have to learn how to do cross-border business. And that is, Forex is one of them, but it's a low level because when you put money on your broker's platform, you've cross-border to another, like Axie. Axie is in Australia. So anybody that have funded Axie, that means you have been doing business with Australian company. okay, while you are in South Africa or Nigeria or Kenya or Uganda. So that is how viable the business is. It's not a scam. The only thing is there's no quality education out there. 2, present investment opportunity. Traders can make money from price change. If you look at what I showed us last week, introduction to beginners class, I show us how to trade. Can somebody tell me how many ways you can trade Forex? Anybody in the class? Anybody? Anybody? If you cannot speak out, you can type it. Let's see. I've dropped the video on YouTube. See, any video I'm dropping on YouTube, try to go and consume it. Because don't think that I don't need it. I just want to trade and make money. It doesn't work that way. How many ways that we can trade Forex? I said it in the last class.
Say 3.
Pardon?
3.
3. Can you give
Yes.
us one example?
P2P trading.
P2P trading. Thank you, madam. Another one?
Sports trading.
Spot trading. Another one?
Margin trading.
Margin trading. So margin trading is what we are doing now, where we put money on a broker and we trade. If you have $100 on your platform, you can trade up to $1 million with your $100. That's what we call leverage. We are still going to break all those things down. You understand leverage. You can calculate how your leverage works in your favor and against you. As we are going, I'll be showing you all those things. All those things is what I have the understanding very well. And that's why you can see me the way I'm trading, because I understood all those foundations. We have 3 ways to trade Forex. We can trade P2P, we can trade spot market, we can trade margin market, which is margin market is require broker like what we are doing. Now, the third thing is high liquidity. High liquidity. Okay, let me say, trader make money from price changes. Okay, now the high liquidity, which is facilitates the speedy purchasing or selling of currency by trader. Yeah, because we work with speed, internet connection. I don't know. Maybe there was a time somebody called me that it doesn't see signal in his account. On his account. Meanwhile, I saw signal and I'm trading it. Why? Because the internet connection if your internet connection you are using is not strong, I will get signal on my platform. You will not get. I will be using the same tools, the same software, because if your internet is slow, the speed at which your platform will be communicating will be slow. So speedy purchasing will be slow at your end, but it have higher, in fact, not higher, higher speed, highest liquidity in the world. I think as at tonight, in a day, we are trading $6 trillion per day. Is the most liquidity business in the world. After that, New York stock. But Forex is the most liquidity in the world. At least in a day, $6 to $9 trillion exchange and all over the world by traders. Then 24 hours market. Forex markets is open around the clock, 5 days a week, which means it can be accessed by people around the world, unlike stock. Stock close every day. Like New York stock open 3 p.m. in South African time. Maybe 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. in South African time, and it close around 11, 12 South African time, So, but Forex doesn't close. Once it open on Sunday, 12 midnight, it close on Friday, 12 midnight also. Though it's not 247. It's not 247. Its own is 245. 24 hours, 5 days a week. So, but if you know what you are doing within that 5 days, you are going to do you're going to make a lot of things out of the market. This is the significance and relevance of Forex. So now let's move to another part of the discussion today. No, let me put this on our screen. Okay. No, so if I think there's no question so far. Okay, if there's no question, let's move on. So I just want us to see this because, for example, all of us that we are trading pairs for some times now. What is Forex? How does FX trading works? For beginners guide, this is a type of currency pair that we have. We have three types of pairs, three types. That's why I don't want to ignore this area. We have three types of pairs. We have major pairs. We have Euro USD as a major pair, USD Japanese yen, pounds USD. We have 8 of them, not 3. We have 8. This one is just mentioning 3. And for us to know the type of currency type pairs, that's why I don't want to skip it. You can remember that on our chart we have about 28 pairs. Out of those 28 pairs, they are categorized into 3 parts like this. We have major pairs, they are 8. We have minor pairs, which is Euro GBP, AUD, NZD, AUD card. No, AUD card is major. AUD JPY, they are like that. They are minor pairs. Minor pairs we got minor pairs from major pairs. There is a way you can switch them, and major will become minor. If you look at Euro GBP, and you can look at major, you see Euro USD. When you remove that USD and you put GBP, it became minor. Minor in the sense that it doesn't have enough liquidity. It's not a liquidified pairs, but it's tradable. But 8 major pair, they move like crazy, minimum of 50 pips per day. Most of the major pairs. While exotic pairs may not do more than 10, 15, even sometimes it can do 5 pips per day. And their spread are somehow higher than major pairs. All the major pairs, I think the highest spread for major pair is 4 pips. 4 pips. While minor pairs can be up to 8 to 10. And the third one, we call it exotic pairs. Exotic pairs is like you said, USD, South African Rand, Euro, Naira, Euro, Kenya shilling. They are exotic. Exotic in the sense that they don't move fast at all. And the spread can be 1 to 100. The spread can be up to 100 pips, 50 pips, 120 pips. That's okay. I didn't even check. I didn't even look at here that you can see Euro, South African Rand is there. So you can see this Euro, South African Rand, if you place a trade on it, you can get a spread of 100 pips. Imagine you first of all give a broker 100 pips before you start making your own money. So I normally tell people not to trade exotic pairs. If you can afford them, if you can avoid them, please don't go there. Major and minor, they are still making sense. Okay, so let's move to the next thing we need to discuss now is we go to market size and volume of the daily transaction. Market size and volume of the daily transaction. All this is, like I said, there's no theoretical thing we need to do tonight. We just need to understand some basic concept about Forex. And on Friday, we do the technical thing as we normally do it. So market size and volume of daily transaction. So the foreign currency exchange market, or Forex, is the biggest, the most liquid financial market in the universe. More than, can you imagine, more than $7.5 trillion in a day trading volume of average. And we have section. We have London, New York, Tokyo, and Sydney. The way they arrange them is the way we always see them. And the most viable market, the market that moves faster and very, very highly volume, is London market. London market is in fact, most of the time, or most of my time that I place trade during London market more than any other market. Okay, so we have London market. In terms of South Africa, is 8 a.m. London market will start 8 a.m. Then it will cross New York market around 1 to 2 p.m. and New York will cross Tokyo, I think around midnight, and Tokyo will cross Sydney, and Sydney will come and cross London around 7 or 8 a.m. So that's the way they link, the market link around throughout the week. So we have London, New York, Tokyo, and Sydney market. So our key global trading centers, the high volume of trades soften the forex market, allow traders to get in and out of a position smoothly. Like today now, I've entered, I think if I look at how many trades I entered today, I think I have entered up to 5 or 6. And I'm already out of 2 of them. 4 is still floating. It can close before I wake up tomorrow, or tomorrow is still floating, because market allow until Friday night. Anyone that does not close will be there till Monday morning, and I'll pay broker swap. If the broker we are using use swap. What do we call it? Actually use swap. So this is what we need to know about market size and volume of daily transaction. Now we move to what we call Forex basics. Forex basics. So you can see that I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time to explain. So let's go to Forex basics. After the class, you can still do your own research, but I'm giving you the basic thing that you need to understand. Forex basics, how Forex trading works. In Forex trading, you buy one currency and sell another. You are going to do this concurrently, simultaneously. When you are buying one, you are selling one. When you are selling one, you are buying one. That's why you always see Forex pair. We always call it in pairs. Euro USD, AUD USD in pairs. That's why we see them in pairs, like Euro USD. You can never trade Euro alone, or you trade USD alone. You can only trade them in pairs. When we are buying this, we'll be selling this. When we are selling this, we'll be buying this simultaneously. That's why we call them pairs. So as the currency appreciates and depreciates in value, traders seek to take advantage of price discrepancies. The exchange rate refers to the price of one currency in terms of another currencies, okay? The exchange rate refers to the price of one currency in terms of another currency. In other words, if the Euro USD is trading at 1.2000, then that means 1 euro worth 1.2 US dollar. Now, remember that I said we have to talk about what we call quote and base currency. We are still going to get there. That's where this theory comes from. Euro USD. Euro is a base, USD is a quote. That means 1 euro is equal to this dollar. If I said here, because let me be expatiated a bit, if let's say I said pounds USD is equal to 1.6. Sorry. That means I'm saying 1 pound is equal to 1.6 US dollar. This is a base currency, and this is the one we use to quote it. Base currency is always on the left, while the quote currency is always on the right. So we are going to talk more about it when we reach that level. So that is how basic it is. Forex trading is Forex is trade in pairs simultaneously. As you are buying one, you are selling one. For example, let me put this one back. GBP USD is equal to 1.6. Okay. Now, if I want to sell dollar, I'll be buying pounds. I'll be buying pounds at the rate of $1.6. And if I reverse it, mean that I reverse it does not mean I will change pounds to the other side. No. Let's say I'm buying dollars now. I want to buy pounds now. This is a quote currency. Quote. This is the base currency. So the price of USD now for me to buy pounds is 1.6. But anytime I want to sell pounds, I will still use this quote. For example, if pounds USD is now becoming 1.4, can somebody tell me, yeah, if price of pounds USD is 1.6 in the morning, and in the afternoon, the price of pounds USD become 1.4, which currency is strong in the morning and which currency is weak in the afternoon? Anybody? Anybody in the class? Let's say 8 a.m. today, pounds USD is traded as 1.6. And as at the time we are doing the classes, this time, pounds USD is equal to 1.4. Which currency is stronger in the morning and which currency is weaker in the afternoon?
Pounds is stronger in the morning.
Pounds is stronger in the morning. Okay? So if pounds is stronger in the morning, what direction are you going to go in the market in the morning?
That's going up.
You want to guess? Don't worry.
Going up. Going up, not guessing.
What is going up? What is going up?
As in it's strong, so you are buying because it's strong, I think.
Mr. Odeleke, are you the one talking?
It's Babs.
Babs, okay. Okay, Mr. Michael, you raise up your hand. Okay, you follow the protocol. Mr. Mike, in the morning,
Yes.
when the pounds USD is 1.6, and in the evening, when the pounds USD is 1.4, which one is weak in the morning? Which one is stronger in the evening, sir?
Yes, in the morning, USD is weak.
Then
GBP is stronger.
which direction are we going to go in the morning?
We're buying.
We are buying. Can you tell me the reason why we
Yes.
should buy?
Okay, so we are buying in the sense that we can accumulate more. Since GBP is stronger, we are accumulating more. And then
Okay.
we are
Okay. Let me help you. Let me help you, sir. Let me help you, sir.
GBP is stronger.
Let me
we are
help you.
buying and we are accumulating more. Is it?
Okay, let me help you. Let me help you, Mr. Michael. You are right, and the first person too is right. The only thing is you are right, but you can't prove it. And I will tell you why we are going to be buying. You see, all this concept is we lack it. And this information can be so little, but it normally helps us when we become a trader. But now all of us are using software. We are using robots. God forbid, let's say anything happen. I grow up, I became 100 years of age, and I die. And my company cease to exist. Maybe my kids doesn't have interest. And you have been depending on my robot. Now you can't use robot anymore. You can see. That is why all these informations are very, 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 very important. So I will tell you what happened. When in the morning, pounds is having weight, dollar is weak. We need more dollar to buy pounds. That is why we are going to be buying in the morning, because we need more dollars to get 1 pound. In the afternoon, this time around, when price is like this, dollar became strong. Pounds is now weak. We will start selling because we need smaller dollar. We need smaller quantity of dollar to buy pounds. This interpretation is very, very important because the day you don't see robots, these are the things that robots decide for us. These are the information that is hidden inside the robot. And it makes many of us that we are trading now not to have basic understanding of trading. And it's going to affect us sooner or later. That is why this beginner class, you cannot overlook it. Even I'm telling you, some of us that we are making money, we have been collecting profit sharing with Axie. We may not even be able to understand what we are talking about now. And this is not even the area. We have not even reached this area. So that is that. In the morning, we are going to be buying because we need more dollar to buy pounds. And in the evening, we are going to be selling because we need small quantity of dollar to buy pounds, because dollar is now strong in the morning to buy pounds. So let's move to next subtopic, which is understanding currency pair and quotes. You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about now. Currency pair and quotes. So we're going to have it like this. Then we need to understand currency pair and quotes. So I'm coming. So I want to take it up. Currency pair and quote. So please a moment, sorry for delay. I have some technical issue I'm dealing with here. So I want to do it that way so that it goes together, okay? So now I'm fine. So let's go back, got it? Let's go back to the top. Okay, now understanding currency pair, base and quote currency. This is exactly what we explain. We are talking about in the last subtopic. Forex pair are always denominated in 2 currencies. Can you imagine? You can't do it one. You do 2 together. Okay. Base currency, the first currency in the pair, which is, for example, like example we gave in the last time, pounds USD. Sometimes they won't put that slash, they will write together, but this is the first, this is the second. So The first currency pair, the currency being sold or bought, okay? This. The code currency is a second currency in pair. The currency you use to determine the base currency. The code currency is a second currency, which is this, to determine the price of the first currency. So, and they give us example, Euro USD is equal to 1.2. 2, what did they wrote there? I don't understand this. Euro is equal to base currency. The code currency is USD, which is dollar. So 1 euro, good, 1 euro is now worth 1.2 dollar. So the currency on your right hand side is the one that will determine the price of the base currency on the left hand side. Please just know this. Many people are trading Forex, they don't know. I've asked a lot of people, whether I'm in seminar or whatever. You will see a lot of people in the crowd in the mall, in the event center, like 200 people. You ask them which one is base. Okay, pounds USD is equal to 1.56 something something. What is the meaning? Everybody will just be looking, and everybody will say, I'm a trader. You are not a trader when you don't even know the codes. You don't know how to quote a currency pair. Then you go to the MT4. You are just buying and selling. Why do you buy in the money? Why do you sell in the money in the evening? You don't know, like what we asked in the last lecture before this one. So that is how you know the code and the base currency. Okay. Now let's look at this image. Image now say one base currency. Code currency. No, this one want to mislead. This information is not okay for me. This is a base currency. This is a base currency, euro. This is a code currency. So this image doesn't, this image doesn't give us what we really want. But I think we got the real, what we need to get, we got the information out of here. Olu Adeboyejo, your mic, because you joined me for the first time, I don't want to remove you. Olu Adeboyejo, my paddy from childhood, don't let me remove you. When I'm in the class, I remove without warning, but just join us today. So you don't know the rules. The rules is that when you are in the class, please mute your mic. We don't want anything that will disturb us, okay? So that is that. This information about this, I'm not going to take it. Base currency, code currency determine the price of base. Let me see, maybe I'm the one that I'm too forward. Let me check. Base currency, the currency being sold, bought. Code currency, the currency that determine the base. This one is equal to 1 euro. What? Yeah, this one is right. This information here is right, but this positioning of this image is wrong. So don't let us mislead ourselves. Just know that base currency and code currency. Code currency determine the price of the base. This is a code, this is a base. So $1.2 make 1 euro. So simple, no confusion. So now that is that about that topic. So now let's move to pips, lots, leverage, and spread. Pip, lots, leverage, and pair and spread. And that is when we are going to stop the class tonight. I don't want to overload anyone. And me that I'm giving, me that I'm your instructor, I hate theory class. Anything that doesn't have 1 + 1 is equal to 2, it gets boring to me. I'm doing this because I must do it to be able to give all of you the appropriate information. If it is me, I will skip all of them. I don't have GPP is stronger. Goodbye. Okay. Thank you. So let's move to pips, lot size, and pips, lot size. Let me. So if there's no, I think there's no question so far regarding what we are doing tonight. It's just reading. There's no action. We meet action on Friday. So now let's go to the other side of the topic that we need to talk about now is pips, lot size, leverage, and spread. They are very important in this business. Very, very important in this business. So now we have pip, lot size, and leverage and spread. Pips is percentage in point. Is a percentage in point. You know, we normally say point. We can get our value in pips or in point, depending on the kind of broker you are using. But majority of brokers now are using 5 decimal place. You can see what even they are giving example they are giving us here. So if you are using 5 decimal place, your point now, your 10 pips will now become 100 points because it's 5 decimal places. But there are some brokers that they are still using 4 decimal places. No. Yeah, this one is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is 4 decimal places. This should be in 10 pips is 10 pips here. Sorry, this should be 10 pips. 10 pips is 10 pips here. It's 10 pips. But if you are using 5 decimal point broker, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now your point, this one, it will be in point, which is now going to be 100 points. 100 points. Okay. So that's the difference between both of them. You have to know it. But majority of brokers are now running 5 decimal places. Majority. When I started trading that time, broker normally use 4 decimal points. But fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, up to now, any pairs that have JPY, any pairs that has JPY, they still have problem. And if you go to your chart, you will see that JPY is always 3 decimal points now. In those days, it's 2 decimal points. It's only JPY pairs that has 3 decimal points. And that's why their value is always different from other pairs. So a pip is the smallest price movement that a given exchange rate can make based on market conversion. The 4th decimal place in most currency pair, the 2nd decimal place in most Japanese yen. You see what I told you? That on Japanese yen, it doesn't have, it normally short 10. That's what it say here. The 4th decimal place in most currency pair, the 2nd, and this one, the 2nd decimal place in Japanese yen. So Japanese yen normally have different calibration, price calibration compared to any other pair. Any pair that has Japanese yen, go and check your platform after the class. You will see that it always short 1 or 2 zeros. So lot size, forex trade in lots, which are standardized units in currency. In currency. Standard lot is 100,000 units. Mini lot is 10,000 units. Micro lot is 1,000 units. We are going to break this one further because this will not get, you will not get a appropriate understanding. Standard lot, this one is in units. You know, it's in units. I don't use units. So I don't teach any of my follower units. I teach them a standard. When you say one standard lot, that is equivalent to $10 and is equal to one lot size. Anytime you use one standard lot size, one pip will become $10. When you use mini lot size, that is $1 per pip. That means anytime you use 0.1 lot, 0.1 lot, that is $1 for each pips that is you are trading in the market. Our micro lot is a 10 cent, 0.10, 10 cents. And the lot size for that is 0.01 lot. 0.01 lot. This is a standard. These are the three standard calibration of trading. The only thing that is different here a bit, but you don't need to do it, is if you are trading your capital in cents. Mr. Babs, you raise up your hand. What do you want us to talk about?
You wrote 0.1 for and also 0.1 for the 1,000 unit and 1,000 for 10,000 unit and 1,000 unit.
No.
The same thing you wrote.
No, I didn't wrote. This is 0.1, 0.01. This is 10 cents, 0.10. This is $1.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So when you are trading cent, the calibration became mini micro. But I don't need to talk about this because you don't need to calculate all those things. You just need to have idea of what is going on whenever you are trading. Okay. So now the last one, but not the least for tonight, is called leverage. Traders use leverage to open large position with less initial capital. For instance, if your leverage is 100 to 1, 100 to 1 is what Axie gave us. All of us that we are trading funded accounts. They gave us 100 to 1. But if you go and open an account with European countries or America or Canada, New Zealand, Australia, they don't give up to this. I think the maximum they give in those countries is 1 to 50. And that is why that's why you see most people in those countries, most of them, they don't trade because they are capitalist country. They don't even want people to trade. They want you to go and give your money to trading institution that will manage that. Because for you to be trading 1 to 50, you need to have a lot of money. You can't trade $500 easily with this. Even $1,000, you can't trade it easily with 1 to 500. But you can trade, you can manage it with 1 to 100 to 1. Okay. So what is the interpretation of this? A trader can control $100,000 using $1,000. Did you see? So if you have anybody that have $1,000 in his in your Axie account, because Axie is using 1 to 100, okay? That means if you multiply this by 100, you see, it became 100,000. That means if you have 1,000 in your account and you are trading on Axie, you can trade up to $100,000. Magnify. It will magnify your profit and it will magnify your loss too. That's why they call leverage a two-way sword. If you don't know how to use it, no, there's a quote for it. There's a way they normally say it. Leverage is something, but who doesn't know how to use it? There's a way they normally say it in the market. I've forgotten. So leverage is very good. I love leverage. I love leverage. For example, if you give me there's a broker that gives to 1 to 1,000. Now, 1 to 1,000 leverage. Now, that means if you have $1,000 in your account, plus another 30, that means you can trade, with $1,000, you can trade maximum value of $1 million. but don't do it. Don't do full margin. I don't trade full margin. I'm not a full margin trader. So, but this leverage works. If you know how to use it, I use leverage a lot. I love it because my robot is a robot that can use high leverage very well. When we are doing our technical classes, I would tell you why leverage is a sweet thing for every one of us that are using edging robots. It's a very sweet thing. But this is how leverage works. Leverage is money that broker borrow you. That you can remember when we say we are trading, we have 3 types of trading: P2P, spot. Or P2P is your money, spot is your money. But when you come to margin, is brokers' money we normally use to trade most. And this is a trap. It's a big trap if you don't know how to use it. For example, when you are losing at the same rate of leverage. When you are making money at the same rate of leverage. So now let's move to spread. Spread. The difference between the price best pay, which is buy, and the price best price offered sell is a spread. This is not well explained, but I will explain it in my own way. Where is my mobile phone? I will snap the mobile phone to explain it further for every one of us. I will screenshot it. I will put it on a group on a chat after I remove this so that I can explain that. I can explain it properly for us because this one didn't explain it the way I'm expecting it to be explained. Few minutes, please. I want to send it to myself. Then I can use it to explain for us. Okay, so what is a spread? Spread is the difference between the asking and the bid price. Asking price, buyer, bid, selling price. The difference between two of them is called spread. And that is one of the place where broker makes their money. Because you may ask yourself, how does broker give us a platform and they are making money? How do they make their money? They are making money from spread. And the spread is and that's why you see some people, they will tell you that I would never trade any pair than Euro USD. Do you know the reason? Euro USD spread is 0.5, 50 cents. 50 cents. So, 0.5 pips or so, which is, because it's spread is measured in pips, okay? And they know how to calculate it like that. So, like me, I traded CAD JPY. CAD JPY, I paid 12 pips as my spread. Can you imagine? So, if I use 0.01, okay, let me say if I use one lot size to place a trade on JPY, CAD JPY, and CAD JPY is 12 pips, and I traded one standard lot. How much am I paying to the broker? Can somebody tell me? Let me put it on the board. Because you see, all this thing really matters. They look so simple, but they matter. They matter, guys. Let's say CAD JPY, right? Sorry. CAD JPY, CAD JPY. When you trade it, most of the time you trade it is 12 pips spread. And when you trade with one lot size, did you remember what I said last time? One lot size is $10 per pip. So if I trade, anytime you trade CAD JPY, this is what you pay the broker. You pay the broker $120 for that trade. And when you finish trading, you will make $50 profit. You see, you make $50 profit, but you have paid $120 to broker. as a spread commission. That's why broker normally make a lot of money. But it doesn't matter. At least you make your own money too, you know. If you can trade it and convert it to profit for yourself. So this is how broker make money. Majorly, this is how they're supposed to make money, but they make money more than this, which we are going to talk about it in the next class. They make money in spread, which is this one. They make money on swap, and they make money. Some broker makes money when you lose money. And that's what we call them counterpart traders broker. We are going to talk about that also. But one of the ways they make money legitimately is by charging the spread. So lower transaction cost is equal to tighter spread, okay? Wider spread, more expensive to trade, mostly in volatile condition. And anytime when there's a NFP, all those news, broker will charge every trader like crazy. If you place a trade during that time, they can charge you 100 pips spread on the trade. And if you place one standard lot, that means broker will take $1,000 as a spread profit of your trade. Maybe you are not targeting, your take profit is $20. And you pay the broker $1,000 while your own profit is $20. Okay, this is where we are going to stop tonight. Please, if you have a question, because I already spent 8 minutes after 1 hour, I feel like I should continue, but we must restrict our time so that people can rest. Tomorrow is another day. So if you have any question, please let us discuss it. If there's no question, then we need to stop the class until we come back on our practical class, live trading class on Friday. Anybody with question? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. If there's nobody with a question, everything is clear. By tomorrow evening, the lecture, the class will be on the our YouTube. So, should in case you want to go through it, please, guys, make sure you go through it. Go through it and let it sink. It will look like you don't need it. You need all this information. These are the information that helped me. It helped me to understand the business I'm doing, because all of us are using robots. You don't understand what you are doing. You are just robot is just placing the trade. You just laugh, you smile when you want to sleep, and instead for robot to blow your account, he ends your account. You are trimming it. So these are the basic things. These are the things that we need to know also in Forex trading. Having said this, I will say good night to every one of us until we meet again on Friday. Good night and bye-bye to everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.